We now move to session 6, Knowledge, Truth, and Justice. In the previous session, we explored how guidance is revealed and how it is preserved. We saw that human beings are not left without direction, and that this direction is carried across generations with increasing clarity and structure. In this session, we take the next step from revelation itself to how human beings come to understand it and how that understanding shapes society. We explore two closely connected themes, knowledge and justice. Let us start with theme knowledge, truth, and science. Well, across all revelations, we found that knowledge is not present as mere information. It is connected to truth, and truth is connected to purpose. Human beings are invited to observe, reflect, and understand. In the early traditions, knowledge appears through signs, events, warnings, and manifestations of divine power. These signs point to a greater reality that not always systemized into a broader framework of understanding. In the Moses tradition, knowledge becomes more defined. Truth is preserved within revelation and distinguished from falsehood. Guidance provides clarity, and knowledge becomes something to be followed, not merely observed. In the teachings of Jesus, knowledge is brought closer to the human condition. It is not only about knowing what is true, but about recognizing it within oneself. Understanding becomes tied to sincerity, to the ability to see beyond appearances and to align with truth at a deeper level. In the Quran, these themes reaches full integration. Knowledge is presented as both revealed and observable. Signs exist in revelation and in creation, in history and within the self. Truth is not hidden. It is accessible to those who reflect. Thus, in the Quran, human beings are encouraged to think, to question, to examine the world around them. But knowledge is not separated from responsibility. What one knows carries consequences. Thus, across these stages, a clear pattern emerges. Early traditions present signs. The Moses stage defines truth through the law. Jesus emphasizes inner recognition, and the Quran integrates all of this, presenting knowledge as a unified system of signs, reflection, and guidance. In conclusion, knowledge is not only to be known, but to be understood and lived. We move to the second theme, justice, and the social order. Well, if truth is known, then another question follows. How should human beings live together? Across all revelation, the answer is consistent. Justice is essential. In early tradition, justice appears as divine judgment. Actions are evaluated, wrongdoing is exposed, and consequences are assigned. But the application of justice within society is not always fully structured at the earlier stages. In the Moses stage, justice becomes organized. Law defines right and wrong and establishes systems to regulate behavior. Justice is no longer only a future reality, it becomes part of daily life. In the teachings of Jesus, the focus shifts again. Justice is not only external, it is internal. It is not only about applying law, but about intention, mercy, and sincerity. A just society begins with a just heart. In the Quran, this theme reaches full balance. Justice is both personal and social. It is applied through law and guided by moral awareness. It is firm but not harsh, balance not excessive. Quran emphasizes justice is not selective. It is to be upheld even against oneself. The rights of individuals are protected. The responsibilities of communities are defined, and fairness becomes a central principle in all human interaction. So, across these stages, also the pattern becomes clear. Early traditions emphasize accountability. Moses' stage structured justice through law. Jesus emphasizes moral depth, and the Quran integrates all of this, creating a system where justice is both applied and internalized. In conclusion, justice is not only a rule, it is a condition for human balance. In the next session, we continue this journey from structure of society to the forces within it, wealth, power, and the challenges, and how human beings are tested through them.